Radhe Radhe Govinda Govinda Radhe 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 Govinda Govinda Radhe.
I have a question, Sadhu Maharaj.
Yeah, ask. I'm not very qualified, but I will try.
I want to ask you, like, how to, I have like this, I can offer and trust my life and what's going in me to God, the God, like, who can hear me. But I cannot come in this connection with Radharani to offer my problems, what is going in me. I cannot share with her. There I feel like I come in an artificial mood, I impose something. But how to develop that I can really share from the bottom of my heart to Radharani. I feel like I can be complete open towards God, but not to Radharani. And I feel like there I have to be someone different, and I have to play a role, and then Radharani will understand me. But how to be completely myself on the path of my sadhana.
Very good question. But it's a long answer. Or they permit me to take some time for that. Mm-hmm. You can read there or you have to read here? Okay. Yeah. You believe in Prabhupada?
Mahaprabhupada. Who is that?
Prabhupada. Yeah. Prabhupada. So I say, Bhagavad Gita, what he write in 10:10.
In 10:10.
10:10. You also take.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
To those who are constantly devoted to serving me with love.
What is my devotion? I make my culture for devotion. It's a cultural practice. What we do outside of my activities, I create one culture. Right? Yes.
To those who are constantly devoted to serving me with love, I give the understanding by which they can come to me.
Oh, he will show the way to come to me. If my culture become outside like this, then he will show me the way to come to me. Krishna is telling. Right? Prabhupada words. Go on.
In this verse, the word Buddhi Yogam is very significant.
What is the meaning of significant?
Important.
Buddhi Yoga. Buddhi means? What is Buddhi? Huh?
That's the internal intelligence.
No, mind is Buddhi. Mind has to be fixed there. Mm-hmm. If the mind is not fixed there, mind is fixed in the material thing, it will not work. Buddhi Yoga means the mind of the devotee has to be fixed in me. That is Buddhi Yoga. My mind wants to be fixed in my manobritti, means my different type of material desire is mind is fixed, then my not Buddhi Yoga happen. Means I know fixed my mind in you. Understand? Where is the minus point? Where is my blockage? We have to see that. Still my physical activities, outside activities is there, but mind is not there.
Yeah.
Mind is someplace else is there.
Yeah.
Right?
Okay.
Right. But Buddhi Yoga is also like real intelligence. Real intelligence. This is
That
real
is the intelligence that my mind is fixed in you.
Chittavritti.
Go on.
This is real intelligence. We may remember that in the second chapter, the Lord, instructing Arjuna, said that he had spoken to him of many things and that he would instruct him in the way of Buddhi Yoga. Now, Buddhi Yoga is explained. Buddhi Yoga itself is action in Krishna consciousness.
That mind is also there.
That is
Always thinking for Krishna. That Krishna comes. Not I am thinking for my senses, my body, my false ego.
Okay.
That cannot be a Krishna consciousness.
that is the highest intelligence.
That's a highest intent. That
Buddhi,
my mind is fixed in you, in your consciousness. Yeah.
Buddhi means intelligence. And yoga means mystic activities or mystic elevation.
That mystic element. Buddhi means intelligent. My mind is very intelligent. And activities is spiritual happening inside. Yeah.
When one tries to go back home,
Try to go back home. I know try to go back home, then I will not go. Understand? Go on.
when one tries to go back home, back to Godhead, and takes fully to Krishna consciousness
Fully conscious. Right.
in devotional service, his action is called Buddhi Yoga.
That's right. Fully. 90% not fully. Yeah.
In other words, Buddhi Yoga is the process by which one gets out of the entanglement of this material world.
Material world. I say even cultural world. Cultural activities, then material world will come now. But in the cultural activities, time also we have to fix myself. Go on.
The ultimate goal of progress is Krishna. People do not know this.
Do not know. I know, but I don't know. We want to not to understand this because of my false ego, because my material desires are holding me. Go on.
Therefore, the association of devotees and the bona fide spiritual master are important.
Jai Ho. Bona fide. Always Narayan Maharaj, remember, he said that. Yeah.
One should know that the goal is Krishna.
One should know this.
And when the goal is assigned,
that to understand. Assign means one agreement come to me and I assign it. That I will take this flat. After that you can withdraw it. But we want to withdraw every moment. Goal has to assign. Then this is, I pass school. I complete my school. Only assign goal, then I pass it. but I cannot enter in that flat. I have to bring furniture to live there. Right? Then he said, Prabhupada,
one should know that the goal is Krishna. And when the goal is assigned, then the path is slowly but progressively traversed, and the ultimate goal is achieved.
That's the point. Why he said, when this goal is assigned, when you pass the 10th class, then your alternative goal will achieve. Then you bring now furniture to stay there. Understand? But still I know assign the first, I know pass even 10th, how I will admit in the graduation. This is my position. I don't know others. I'm trying to assign my thing and not talk about Krishna. And if you assign one agreement, you again talk with other person and go to the real estate to find one more flat. Still we are finding the flat and searching the flat. Krishna, Krishna, Krishna. You was in Vrindavan, right? Who is talking about Krishna here? Because they are assigned already. They are trying to be graduate masters. They wanted to go for the PhD. They want to settle with that. Understand? Now I say you. When I fix my mind also in my cultural activities, then I come to my bodily consciousness. And when I come to my bodily consciousness, then my religious practice starts. What is religious practice? Religious practice, what is condition? My body is conditioned. There is a soul, a spirit of God, but at the same time, senses condition me. And this senses is telling ping pong, sometime to be a good devotee, sometime to enjoy your senses. 1 minute good devotee, 1 minute with the senses, with the body consciousness, with the false ego. And why false ego? Because this is the Galia snake in my head sitting, because my mind is not fixed. Mind is in control of the false ego. And this way we are suffering and going without no understanding. So we are blocked in my religious practice here. Even I don't identify my soul. I'm busy to balance myself. And this is religious, not even a spiritual. And a spiritual start when the senses are balanced, false ego is balanced, then we are identified that we are jiva, soul. You agree or not? And I'm free from that, then I identify myself that we are soul.
Yeah, I agree.
That is the local call. And from the cultural activities is a long distance. From the religious practice also is a long distance call. Mm-hmm. When I come to the soul and I want to see Krishna because he is a savior, because I see myself, I can see him. Mm-hmm. That is the thing assigned. I assign my soul that I am a soul. Then Krishna opened the curtain, alternative goal. Then he requests to Radharani to give the Manjari Sarup. Understand?
Yeah.
This is the distance for walking to us. When we are not free with this cultural and religious activities, we cannot understand Radhika.
So someone who is like still on the cultural or religious platform they cannot really connect with Radharani, but they do connect with God.
No, they will not connect anywhere. They will not leave their connection with the false ego, senses, and body.
But I mean, they also pray.
God means fearing. Because we are doing the wrong job. So we are fearful and then we pray like a God. But we don't want to relate myself.
Okay.
Because how we can relate with my senses, with my false ego?
It's not possible.
With my material body. So it's no relation. We cannot create relation without coming to the soul.
Okay.
Soul can connect. But you imagine my senses, who is full of garbage, they can connect.
No.
Who is the false ego, full of garbage and full of false, they can connect.
No.
My plastic body created by earth, they can connect.
No. But
my outer activity is to be a sannyasi or be a brahmachari, or this will connect me.
No. But who is then the shelter of the normal people who are not on the soul level? For the general people,
what guru? With the devotees and
bona fide guru.
And bona fide.
Oh, okay. He is the shelter.
Who is living in this consciousness?
Okay, he is the shelter of normal people.
Other normal or can show the normal things.
Okay.
Bona fide. Why Narayan Maharaj telling always this word? And Prabhupada also said. Bona fide will say bona fide. Right? You agree this?
Yeah.
Prabhupada was bona fide, he said this. Narayan Maharaj was bona fide, he said this.
Okay.
Yeah. Understand? Clear? So we have to come to the local call, then the masses can go easily. And when we will know the soul, and he will open curtain from me, now she is pure. If I have a false ego, Radharani will come. If I am in my sense enjoyment, she resists dirty. Why you say to me to see and help them? Right?
Yep.
Still they are dirty. Krishna will come. He make us marginal. He make us conditioned. This is the creator job. He do this.
But how to understand then Sharanagati, where Bhaktivinoda Thakur is like telling, like, I'm so fallen, I am complete in my sense enjoyment, I have so many, I am like duplicitous, I am cheating. So how to reconcile this? Like, where?
Sharanagati to my mind. That is my turn.
But mind. He is offering.
Mind. Try to understand. He is telling to Sharanagati to mind because he is influenced with the false ego. Mind never go to Sharanagati. My mind never takes Sharanagati. You remember to Narayan Maharaj and you never took from your mind Sharanagati. How I can do when I am already Sharanagati of my senses? My mind cannot accept to take Sharanagati other place. My mind is running for something, I will take Sharanagati of. To leave all these things, I don't want to leave. I want to make parallel business. This is not Sharanagati. Right or not?
Okay.
Sharanagati means Sharanagati. And we become pure with this. That is Pancham Purusharth. Not Dharma, Artha, Kama, Moksha. This is 4 Purusharth. Pancham Purusharth is the Prem Purusharth. And in living in my senses and false ego, I cannot talk a loving thing. I cannot enter in the loving conjugal meeting of Radha and Krishna. My mind will more pollute because I'm living in senses. I will think that I'm a Radha, he is a Krishna. More I'm creating, not a spiritual thing, aparadh in my life.
Mm-hmm.
Understand?
Yeah.
We are blocking myself. Understand? It's not possible. It moves with the purity. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Today, what is the program?
Radhe Radhe Gurudev.
Oh my, Radhe, Radhe, I don't see you.
Today we want to read from Shri Vilapa Kusumanjali, verse 25.
I want to introduce my Kishori. She's the wife of my best right hand Kanhai. He's a true brother. I want to show both a brother to you. Kanhai is the smallest brother, and his elder brother is Balram. Balram is living in Switzerland, and Kanhai lives in Austria. Can you show them?
Yeah, the computer is hanging, Guru. So sorry.
Okay. They will show you slowly. Computer is not working. And Balram's son, very nice. His name is Nimai. I will show you. And her wife is Nilambari. And this Kishori, she was here for some time. She went back to Austria. She is reading today.
Jai Gurudev, thank you for this service.
Thank you. But you have to show before program finish. Yeah. 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 Radhe, Radhe.
So we are reading from Shri Vilapa Kusumanjali by Srila Raghunath Das Goswami.
He is Kishori. Can I come near?
Radhe.
Here they are.
He is my sweet Kanhai, you see. And he's Balram. And Nimai, my Nimai is very nice.
Nimai, hello.
Radhe.
Hey, Nilambari.
She's coming.
You see, they are my family. My Opa. Dadu, na? Yeah. Opa. I say to him, Opa. I like to say. Okay. I'm proud of you, Nimai. Yes. Read my history now. I love you.
So we are reading from Shri Vilapa Kusumanjali by Srila Raghunath Das Goswami, verse 25.
Yeah.
O goddess, when will I make a stripe of sindoor, vermilion, on your part with a jeweled pencil?
You know, sindoor is a thing in India they put in between here, the marriage. This is the symbol of she's married. But nowadays they think that why to show this? If I will not show, many will come. But before they are doing this, no. Here is the Dr. Red Cross. You don't see this to me. So this was the culture in India to put the red. Is a red cross. Don't see me. I'm already engaged with my lover. I have a lover and I have a partner. and I have nothing problem to see other. I am done my service. So this is the love for the husband, love for his lover. It shows with the red. This is the beauty of showing herself that I am in love with someone. I am over. I am not bothering for others. Right? Oh, I want to show you also one. The mother of Kishori, Nandani. She is a great soul. Yes. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Both the smile is same, right? Take care. Yes. This is the meaning of this red. I have a lover, so I put red. I am proud of my lover, so I put the red. So today, Manjari want to feel proud themselves to show the Radhika that you have a great lover who is very naughty, very devotee, but you fall in love with this. He's a black, but his curly hair you attract. So I want to put you red now, that you have no deviation now. You never think other than this guy. Yeah. Today Manjari service is this. Come in this mood, then you will enjoy. No? To become Manjari, to become the dasi of Radhika, to relish and give the relishment to her. Right? Yeah.
O goddess, when will I make a stripe of sindoor, vermilion, on your part with a jeweled pencil?
Wow.
That
When time will come in my life that I will do this. Wow. Yeah.
that will make your hair locks so beautiful.
That is true song. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Notes.
Yeah.
After he painted wonderful, playful Makari fishes on Sri Radhika's breasts, Sri Raghunath experiences the pain of separation.
What? Again, repeat this line.
After he painted wonderful, playful Makari fishes.
Makari fish.
Makari fishes.
Where?
On Sri Radhika's breasts.
You see? Who can say about the breast? Who? One is the baby and one is the lover. Any third person can say about breast? They cannot talk and they cannot think of that. And who can make the makari fish? Only baby can do this. Because they want to play with something, and when they are playing, ask from the mother. They play with the finger. They took the breast feeding, and they play with the finger, and they make the pencil designing in whole body. Sometimes she put the finger in the navel, a mother navel, and say, Mother, Are mother, you cut my navel to navel. Are this my navel and your navel was connected. You cut me, but I am connected with you. And why did she make the fish breast? Because the baby, when they play, they drink the milk and the finger they move. And they make the design on the breast. So they make the one design, that design become fish. I know, Mother, you cannot live without one fish. That is your lover. That fish cannot live without water. You are the water. You cannot live without this fish. Without Krishna, you cannot live. I am Manjari, so I am feeding your breast, Radhika, and I am making this sketch of mockery and playing in your navel that you cut me. So I feel disconnection from you. Why you cut me? No, cut my relation. I am your Manjari. I am your Dasi. I am your baby. I want to always with you. Not cut this relation with me. I am yours. I know you need a fish. Huh? Which fish?
Makari.
Mockery. You need Krishna, but my right is also there to play with your breast and feed your milk. Because if you not, I know, take the milk of you, my spiritual life will not grow. I will never grow in my spiritual life. Like baby cannot grow without milk of mother. I cannot grow myself, my spiritual life, without your breastfeeding. Try to understand. It's all physical, not. My Raghunath Baba say you have to change your identification that you are body. You have to come in your...
लाइट नहीं हो पाएगा क्यों ऑलरेडी इसमें यहाँ पर तो आ रहा है ये एरिया डायरेक्ट लेके चल रही है
Constitutional position you have to come. You have to come in your constitutional position to understand this rasa. In my material position is a home, in a room where I'm living in my flat. How my walls will understand this? But understanding my soul, my sarup, what is gifted by Swami, Rati Manjari is understanding. And he's teaching you have to understand like, right? That's the beauty of this. Love is not a milk, is a love. Mother give love only through the milk. How milk come to the breast of mother? Is love of mother in the form of milk. Is a rasa. Feeling of mother becomes rasa. He gave Radha and Krishna even this form of the milk. How feeling grows and it becomes want to meet with rasa, Krishna, that baby get the ananda. That ananda, she is very happy and start growing in that. Right?
Right.
That is the meaning. Now you read, you will understand everything. I bring you there to understand, right? Read. Jai Radhe.
After he painted wonderful, playful, mockery fishes.
Before baby nature, to move her finger when she is taking the breastfeeding, right? Right? So she is doing making the painting decide. You watch, ask her mother, she knows. Yes. So she also, Radhika also knows this, that so many babies will play with my breast because I have to feed it, right? It's nothing material. Yeah.
After he painted wonderful, playful, mockery fishes on Sri Radhika's breasts,
Wow.
Sri Raghunath experiences the pain of separation when this vision vanishes from him.
It's not painful. You imagine if somebody take out you from the drinking milk from mother, is not painful. You will not cry. I see so many babies, they want to jump out, cry, so heavy cry that they want to become mad to go back for the mother's breast. You have no capacity to cry. You have no need for that milk. You don't want to increase your spiritual life. You have no desire for that growing in your life. You don't want to grow it. Go on.
Then, when he experiences the flavors of devotional service again, the ocean of his bliss wells up again.
Wow. Well, that is the bliss. Went up again. She got the breast of mother and the lap of mother. Again, bliss come to them. The only lap give bliss. And mother cannot leave because the milk is coming out. So she said, oh, take this. You create more feeling to me. Milk is starting. Take it. Wow. Your crying make me more excited to what feelings. That is the bliss we need to receive from my song. Understand, Kishori?
Yes.
Yeah. Don't bother for material mother. She gave her, not calculate that. I see this is spiritual mother, Swami Radhika. Try to think for, meditate for the mother, Radhika's breast. Why you are saying? Why you doubting? There is no other breast like Radhika's breast. If you want to see, meditate in the breast of Radhika. She has so much capacity, so many manjaris she feeds from that breast, and all they become qualified in rasa with the feelings that they are not ready to leave her. They have no other desire in life left over. Understand? Material thing has a limitation, but this breast of Radhika is unlimited beauty. Radhe, go on.
In this way, it goes on continuously.
Wow. Continue what's going on.
Nothing in this world can compare to that succession of bliss and agony which is always present in a lively way in the hearts of the Rasika devotees.
That is meaning of the Rasika. How they can live? They become Rasika after making makari fish and feeding the breast of Radhika and playing with the breast of Radhika. Playing means touching. Lover can touch and baby can touch. We are baby, we can touch the breast of mama. That's the beauty of Brajaras. Why we want to grow my Sarup Avesh? Because my Sarup Avesh is so baby and so negligible that we only identify my material thing, not constitutional thing. How I can fix a sthai fixed nature in my sarup. If you know, touch the breast of Radhika, don't take the milk from Radhika's breast. If you know, make mockery fish on Radhika's. You know, play with the navel of the Radhika. Your spiritual, constitutional position will never grow. Never. Ping pong nature will be always there. Sometime coming to the material body, sometime going to the spiritual body, sometime coming. Like this. Ping pong, ping pong. Balram said to me, why you say ping pong, ping pong? He was here, he said to me, ping pong. Means ping pong means
Fantastische. Marginal.
Margin. It's a very good ping pong. You see the ball? We are ping pong. Sometime ping, sometime pong. Sometime ping, sometime pong. I say, you're right, my dear Balram. That time Kundalata is also there. You remember Kundalata?
Yes, Gurudev.
Small baby Balram teach me that. Yeah, I never forget that. There. Thanks. Read my.
It is as if the ocean of joy and sorrow is being churned, producing the reviving nectar of union and the concomitant poison of separation. The hearts of the loving devotees are constantly immersed in the ocean of prema, and the clashing waves in that ocean sometimes produce the transcendental agony of separation, and sometimes the transcendental bliss of meeting. The devotees.
Are bhaiya, meeting is not relishable. If you know relish the separation, Mahaprabhu said, you become bored with meeting and meeting. If you know have a pain of separation. When you not cry in the separation, how you cry in the separation, more meetings will become relishable.
That's why they make the Parakia Ras also, right, Gurudev?
That Ras Parakia is a different issue. But meeting and separation, I'm telling about the only meeting and separation. Separation create the relishing of meeting. Relishing of meeting. And that way, they feel this. Even the Rati Manjari also feel when somebody took him out, or he lose the vision to not see her Swami. She feels separation from her Swami. She not feel that what she is doing, and she is trying to grow herself in his Sarupavish, trying for that again. And also, Radhika is feeling separation from Krishna. So, Manjaris are decorating her that she is connected with that ornaments. This ornamenting to the Radhika is healing the separation from Krishna. In the name of Krishna, she is ornamenting details separately and engage her mind into meditating. So she not feels separation.
The devotees are permanently inundated by these waves as they advance towards their beloved deity.
Yes. When they no feel separation, they will not go to see. When they feel intense separation, then you go to the temple and want to see. That is one. Under pressure you go one, but you, in feeling of separation, you go to the beloved and you want to hug and see how today you are looking, how you look, how you dress. That is different. That is love for my Ishtadev.
In this verse, Tulasi applies a line of sindoor, reddish powder that the married girls wear on Srimati's part.
Yes.
It is the service of the embodiment of ecstatic love.
Yeah.
Tulsi sits in front of Srimati and puts the stripe of sindoor on her part with deep concentration, using a jeweled pencil with steady hand. That sindoor shines like the morning red in the deep dark night of Sri Radhika's hair.
Yeah.
Tulsi is amazed to see that beauty and says, Devi.
Dark night is Krishna. The black hair, she is feeling Krishna. Dark night. Why he said dark? Because Krishna is also dark.
Deep dark night.
Why she reminds? Because Radhika can see Krishna with this word. Yeah.
Tulsi is amazed to see that beauty and says, Devi, when will that sindoor that I apply now with the jeweled pencil beautify Krishna's curly locks also? It may stick on his hair during some special love pastime you play. At that time, it may seem that the work I'm doing now will be ruined. But if this happens during your love pastimes, it is actually making my endeavors of making Krishna attracted to you a complete success.
Yeah. My success is this, that what I put it Krishna will destroy it. That will be my proud. I will be happy with that.
This decoration is not made for you, nor for me. Only Shyama is qualified to enjoy it. Blessed is that maidservant who can make Shyama mad after Swamini.
Yeah. Only the Dasi of Radhika make mad. They don't talk about Krishna. They don't want to allow to Krishna to touch the body. He said, I give my body to Radhika. You cannot touch me. I have no interest to see you and talk with you. But at the same time, she is full in the service to make happy through Radhika to Krishna. That is the Sthai Bhav. Bhav Rati. Special Rati, Bhav. Bhav means your happiness is my happiness. Your feeling, you happy with Krishna, that gives happiness to me. Bhav. Right, Maharaj? Is a Bhav Rati?
Radha Snehatika.
Radha Snehatika. Who is more to Radha Rani, love to Radha, they are Snehatika. This only possible who is more one-pointed in the service of Radhika and who is more adhik sneha, more interested with Krishna. They are Sakhi. They want to be with Krishna. So they cannot be a manjari. And they cannot learn with Radhika. Because Radha is very careful. If you imagine, if some girl come on to catch your boyfriend, lover, your kanhai, you will be happy with that girl. You will give entry to your home.
No.
But she is giving, but she is not giving any privacy of her. They are Sakhis. Because they want to catch Radhika's lover. And the Manjari is no interested in Krishna. Why? She wants to only serve Kishori, Radhika. Understand? Sneha Adhika. Bhav last word. Write down this word. And Sakhis, one is Tat Tat Bhav Ichhamai. Is Sakhi Bhav. Your desire is, why not I do this desire? You are a friend of me. And you have a desire to meet with Kanhai. Why not I will do this? And Sambhogatmika too. Tat Bhavikshamika. And Sambhogatmika. I will do also because we are friends. So we are friends. I will do what you do. This is Sakhi Bhav, my dear. Be careful with this Sakhi Bhav. Be careful with the Krishna. Because they will give you Sakhi Bhav. If you are not totally surrendered to Radha, be conscious with that. Never see in dream to Krishna. Sorry. But always in the service to make happy with Radhika with Krishna. This is Bhavalas. Shortly I say. Go on.
Blessed is that maidservant who can make Shyama mad after Swamini.
Wow. Mad. Why say again?
Blessed is that maidservant.
You see?
Who
you will
can
not bless us. Kishori will not bless us. We are the maidservant of Kishori. Kishori will sure bless us. Who is only one-pointed, fixed, only in Kishori, only in her Swamini. She will bless. She will give everything to her maidservant. Go on.
Swamini independently experiences how Shyama alone is qualified to see her clothing and no one else.
Wow.
That's why one day she told her girlfriends in Rasotkara, he told me what's on his heart, and he touched me again. He was trapped in the noose of love. Night and day he was thinking of me and crying his life airs out. Although he keeps his chest on my breasts and his face on my face, and he constantly looks at me, he still feels as if he lost me. Tearing open his chest, he wants to keep me in his heart. He does not wear his favorite necklace around his neck, nor does he anoint his body with sandal paste anymore. With great effort, he attained a jewel, but he does not know where to keep it. He single-handedly makes betel leaves with camphor and fills my mouth with them. He laughs and smiles and holds my chin as he takes the palm out of my mouth with his mouth. He dresses me, bathes me, and ornaments me, and ecstatically takes me on his lap. He takes a lamp in his hand to look at my face as tears trickle from his eyes. Holding my feet, he anoints them with footlac, and he binds my disheveled hair into a braid. As Balaram Das meditates on this pastime, the song ends. Tulasi awakens all these sweet memories within Swamini's mind while marking her part with a line of sindur.
Yeah. So beautiful meditation. Yeah.
Now, expert Tulsi holds a big mirror before Bhavamai, all emotional Radhika, and says, "Just see how I've decorated you. I have dressed you, but now I want to see my work spoiled by you." Swamini is startled when she sees her own form in the mirror. Proudly, she thinks, if even my undecorated body makes Shama mad, what then to speak of this fully decorated body? How long before I can make my hero enjoy this sweet form of mine? When can I make him happy with this limitless, youthful beauty that knows no match in all the three worlds? Such beautiful thoughts are even desired by the Lord. During a particular pastime, he sees his own reflection in Srimati Radharani's breasts, and with an enchanted heart, he says in Radharasa Sudhanidhi, "May Sri Radha protect us as she smiles when she hears Hari, who sees his own reflection in her shining golden breasts, telling her, "There are two beautiful boys visible on your breasts. Their luster steals the glories of blue lotus flowers, and they completely enchanted me."
Who is blue lotus flower?
Mohan.
Yeah. Go on.
Make me your Saki, so that these two boys can tightly embrace us young girls.
Who is telling?
Mohan is telling to Radhika.
Yeah.
Swamini reacts by saying, "Shyama, you are the young transcendental Cupid himself. Is the desire to enjoy your own sweetness so strong?" And she thinks to herself, "How beautiful I am. It would all be wasted if beautiful Shyama couldn't relish it. Krishna's happiness is Radharani's happiness." She dresses herself with the strong desire to make Krishna relish it. The address Devi simply touches the heart. Unfortunately, I am unable to speak with her. Why don't I desire to speak with her, to whom I was introduced long ago by my spiritual master? Although I have a desire to speak with people that I'm just newly acquainted with. What kind of a devotee am I if I don't get any response from her? Although I am repeating the words of the Goswamis, surely if I would purely repeat and practice the words of the Acharyas, she would respond. The Goswami's description of the qualities, names, and pastimes of the divine pair will ultimately awaken eagerness
Radhe.
in the devotees.
This line. Name. Read. Name. Underline.
The Goswami's description of the qualities, names,
You see,
and
this remember the qualities. Name. Why name is important for chanting? If you know chant name, you will not know the qualities. Name will bring you to know the qualities. Read.
The Goswami's description of the qualities, names, and pastimes.
Pastime. Philosophy is not going to work here. Pastime.
Of the divine pair will ultimately awaken eagerness.
That what Narayan Maharaj is telling. To develop your eagerness, greed. And eagerness cannot come without this. Yeah.
Will ultimately awaken eagerness in the devotee's heart.
Yeah.
And the devotee's eager calls will pull the bearer of the holy name towards him.
Yeah.
When I call my worldly friends, they respond, "But you are dearer to me than millions of lives. Why don't you respond then?" Such aspirations should awaken within the heart of the eager devotee.
Yeah, underline all paragraph. Don't bother for the book.
Eagerness is the very life of bhajan.
Wow.
And without eagerness, bhajan is lifeless.
Sri Radha.
The Lord also wants the devotees' bhajan to be filled with eagerness.
Uh-huh.
In Srimad Bhagavata, the Lord told Devarsi Narada, just to increase your eagerness for me, I disappeared after once revealing myself to you.
Wow.
I play these tricks on you just to make all of your senses absorbed in me.
Uh-huh.
Srila Raghunath Das Goswami, the embodiment of eager devotion, carries a strong desire for devotional service in his heart when he addresses Sri Radha with the word Devi.
Yeah.
Krishna Krida Bhujara Vasati Nagari. She is the empress of the town of Krishna's worship. When will I see Shyama's curly locks become reddened by the sindoor that I apply to your part?
Yeah.
Why wouldn't this ornamentation, Shringar, become filled with Shringar Ras, the flavors of Eros?
Yeah.
The Nayaka, hero, is Shringar Ras personified.
Yeah.
The Nayika is Mahabhav personified. And the bodies of the maidservants are made of Seva Rasa.
Wow. Again.
The Nayaka, hero, is Shringar Ras personified. The Nayika is Mahabhav personified. And the bodies of the maidservants are made of Seva Ras.
Underline this.
The flavor of devotional service.
Yeah. Sri Radha.
The verbal root div means play. You should play in such a way that the line of sindoor that I made on your part will be spoiled.
Yeah.
There are 3 kinds of Shringar play. One in which Krishna leads and Swamini assists. One in which Swamini leads and Krishna assists. And one in which both are leading. Rasa itself will decorate you. May I see this after your pastimes. Swamini becomes overwhelmed when she hears the moving words of the maidservant. How can Swamini be decorated by rasa, spiritual flavor, by her crushed flower garland, her half-opened braid, her broken necklaces, her loosened dress and ornaments, her inwardly exhausted, blooming and rolling eyes, and her externally softly crying, yet sweetly smiling face? Sri Krishna himself, who is transcendental, blissful flavor personified, Rasanam Rasatama, he is the greatest flavor of all flavors, and who the devotees want to experience in the innermost core of their hearts, loses himself in beholding that beauty. A loving poet has written about Krishna's experiences. Chaitanya Charitamrita Adi Leela 4. Seeing the sweetness of her limbs. After our blissful pastimes, I forget myself in happiness. Can there be any doubt that the devotees who are surrendered to Sri Radha and who are absorbed in Manjari Bhav are floating endlessly on the waves of rasa? The lives of such devotees are thoroughly pervaded by the highest experience of rasa. This is proven by the books written by the sensitive Rasika saints. This material world is the playground of God's endlessly variegated pastimes, and there are innumerable creatures there with innumerable different feelings. Some feel like a karmi, fruitive worker, some like a yogi, mystic, some like a jnani, wise man, some like a bhakta, devotee of a personal God, and there are so many other feelings with which people wander over the earth. But beyond all these classes of people, there are those who have been ornamenting the earth since time immemorial by carrying a particular kind of extraordinary feeling, and these people are known as rasikas.
Yeah, underline. So many varieties of people. You understand? So many varieties. You see them or not? We see them. We have experience.
Rasa is the very heart of the Lord, and therefore it is endless, complete, and not limited by time, place, or circumstances.
Not limited. And Krishna is also not limited.
Rasa is endless.
Yeah. And feeling is endless.
How?
In Mahabhav, we cannot reach that feeling.
It is universal and self-manifest and finds its culmination in Krishna's pastimes in Braja, and most particularly in Sri Sri Radha Mohan's Nikunja Leela Ras.
Yeah.
The Acharyas relished this personally and recorded their experiences in their books out of their endless mercy on the practicing devotees of this material world. How many sweet things Tulsi is saying to Swamini while she puts the sindoor on her part. Suddenly, the vision vanishes and Sri Raghunath weeps. I will make a line of sindoor on your part with a jeweled pencil. Will this nicely applied sindoor greatly enhance the beauty of your locks? This is the end of verse 25.
Yeah. Thank you, because beautifully you read. I'm proud of you. That it gave you homework. Do now homework. This is spiritual life is turned every day is holiday.
Every day is
Every Sunday.
But no holiday.
But no holiday. Every day is Sunday. But no holidays. Means you have to meditate with your mind to bring out from the manobritti to chittavritti. Mind will become pure. All will be start happening and you can visualize everything. Yeah. That is the beauty of a spiritual life. You identify your sarup when you start living in that. Yes, yes. Radhe Radhe